Good morning, students. Um, the Tiger King, this story written by Kalki. I've already discussed few things in it. That it is a style, which means that the author he's making a fun. He's making a remark on those who are on power, and those who are nearby, they take the advantages of their uh, that is, they are linked with the man who is in power. Then there is a story which begins with the story of that this is about the story of a Maharaja Pratibandpuram, who was known as the Tiger King. When he was born, the astrologer, the family astrologer, he makes a prediction that he will die because of a tiger. And we see a sarcastic remark over here, which the king, who is just a 10 days child, he speaks, he's able to speak, and he growls and he says that he is not going to die because of tiger, but tiger should be aware of him. Then we see that this prince, he grew into a handsome and a bold king, and through the people's conversation he has come to know about the prediction which he has forgotten as he was a child. And when he comes to know gradually about this prediction made by the astrologer about the tiger, he makes a pledge that he shall not concentrate on his state affairs, but he shall be focusing on killing the tiger. First he banned the killing of a tiger because all the tigers he wants to kill. And then there became that is then there was that is, he has decided to kill the 100th tiger. When he kills the first tiger, he asks the astrologer about it, and the astrologer says he may kill 99 tiger, but he has that is a danger from the 100th tiger. And then he began his expedition of killing the tiger. The crisis. Once there arose a crisis, and Maharaja was in danger of losing throne. And now Maharaja, once he has that is, he may have lost his throne because a high rank British officer, he visited his kingdom, and he desperately wanted a tiger hunt to be organized by the Pratibandpuram king. But this that is, the king, he refused this to the British officer, and so he asked if he could have a photograph with the tiger's body, tiger's dead tiger. But that also the man has refused. And so this as he prevented the officer of fulfilling his desires, so he may have a danger of losing his throne. But soon the king, that is, he patched up all these things. He sent a 50 diamonds ring to the British jewelers, and from the Calcutta. And the British officers, he expected that he would keep one, and rest he shall return. But the king but the British officer's wife, she kept all the rings. And surprisingly, it was a heavy cost for the king, but he has to go up with this. That is, he, at least he was able to avert his throne. Now the expedition of 99 and 100th tiger. The king continued hunting the tigers, and within 10 years he killed 70 tigers, and there were no more tigers left in his state. In order to solve this problem, the Maharaja married a girl from a royal family in whose kingdom there was a large number of tigers population. Each time he visited the kingdom of his father-in-law, he would kill 5 or 6 tigers. He killed 29 more tigers, and making the total number of tigers killed by him by 99. Okay, now what he did, he asked the people, he asked that is, he had already killed 78, but now there was a scarcity of the tiger. So he he married a royal girl, that is a girl of a royal family, who had a number of that is large number of tiger population in their kingdom, and that way he was able to kill 29 more tiger, and the number reached to 99. Now only one more tiger remained to be killed to achieve his target of 100, but now no tiger was left even in his father-in-law's kingdom. But soon there came a happy news in this own state that the sheep began to disappear frequently from the hillside. It meant that there was a tiger which was eating up sheep, and the Maharaja became happy in hearing this news. And no tiger was left, so he was frustrated, and suddenly he heard a news that the sheep from the hillsides, it started disappearing. So it was a happy news for the Maharaj, because it was because of, he thought that it was all because of a tiger only. And then that is Diwan provided the 100 tiger. As they could not have the tiger, so Maharaja went to the forest and set up a camp there, but no tiger was seen, and the king became annoyed. He called Diwan and spoke to him angrily. The Diwan knew that if the king did not find the tiger, he would lose his job, and he felt somewhat relaxed when he saw the tiger, which had been bought from the People's Park in Madras, kept hidden in the house. At midnight, he and his wife put that tiger in the car and took him to the jungle where the king was campaigning. And there they pushed him out of the car and came away. The next day, Maharaja saw the tiger and shot at him. The tiger collapsed. The king was very happy. He ordered the dead tiger should be taken to the kingdom in a procession and went away in his car. Now they could not fight the tiger, so Diwan knew that the king was so angry that he may lose his job. So they went to a Madras, and from there, they Madras Park, from there they brought the tiger, and they kept that tiger. They pushed that tiger in the night in the where the king was campaigning. And next day the Maharaja, he saw the tiger and he shot the tiger. Tiger collapse. This is important information, that tiger collapse. Maybe he was not hit by the bullet of the king. And so the king was happy knowing that he has shot the tiger, and he carried the tiger. He asked his that is people to carry this tiger as a profession, as his victory to his kingdom. This is, and next we shall be doing tomorrow. Thank you.